Hey everybody, I hope you all had a really nice Thanksgiving. I know that I enjoyed my holiday with my family, and now that Thanksgiving's over, I'm ready to jump into my favorite season, which is the Christmas season. I've decided to do a diamond painting with a Christmas theme this year, and it wasn't an easy decision. I wanted to go out and buy something new, but ultimately I did decide to do a diamond painting that I have here in my stash. I bought it from Diamond Art Club at least a couple of years ago, if not longer. And it's a rather large project. It is this one right here. It's called Santa Face. It's really cute. I don't know if you can see it there real clear, but it's literally like a Santa face. And the size on this is a 20 by 28-inch diamond painting canvas. And that is a really large project to try to get done during the busy month of December, but I think I can do it. I am going to break it down into an Advent style, and not only am I going to get it done during the month of December, but I'm going to get it done before Christmas. So if you want to learn how to do an Advent style diamond painting, follow along and I'll show you how. Okay, so here we are to set up the diamond painting as an advent calendar. And first thing I'm going to do is a small unboxing for you. My diamond painting is still in the box, and I want to show you what is inside the kit so that you get a good baseline of what we're working with when we set up the advent calendar. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with it though, because this is an older kit that I've had, and this one is actually discontinued now. So I don't see a lot of value in showing you something that you can't easily go out and buy yourself. But I do want to show you the basics. So I'm just going to go ahead and start opening this guy up. Again, this is a 20 by 28 size canvas. Round drills, if I remember. It does say on the front if they're round or square. I think these are round. And I can confirm that right now. Yes, they are round drills. And this is what we're really interested in looking at right now. Inside I have some instructions and a small diamond painting kit, but again, or when I say kit, I mean tool kit. So it has like your diamond painting pen and a tray, but we're not going to go through all of that right now. What we're really interested in is the canvas, so I'm just going to unroll this and show you what the canvas looks like. And I can already tell I love the markings on this. This is going to be really easy to work up, just based on the markings that they have here. What I don't love is the size of the canvas. It's going to be really difficult for me to show you how we're going to section this off and get everything into where the camera can see it. So I'm going to do my best to get everything positioned where you can see. And then also, since this one has been in storage for a while, there are some creases in the canvas, but don't let that ever discourage you. Everything's going to be fine in the end, I promise. All you have to do, I'm just going to get it started. I'm going to start uncreasing it just by taking that paper, that clear cover, and peeling it back a little bit, and then pushing it forward to lay it back down. And just the act of doing that on each of the corners is going to help that lay flat. So you're just going to do that. And I'm going to try to get my clear cover straight again. And then I'm going to flip it and do the same thing on the bottom, but I'm going to do that later. So I don't know if you can tell, but it is laying more flat, which is nice. Okay, so you can set this up however you want, but I am going to set up my advent calendar for 24 days. December 1st through December 24th, I'm going to be doing 1 square a day. That way I finish up on Christmas Eve. And I'm just going to take the dimensions of the diamond painting and divide that into 24 squares. So mine is 20 inches across, and I'm going to make 3 columns. And those columns are going to be roughly 6.6 inches a piece. And then I am going to flip it. And this long side here, that again, you can't really see in the camera. You can't see the whole thing in the camera because it's too big. I'm going to divide into 8 sections, and those are going to be 3.5 inches. And that'll give me those nice even squares. So there are a few other tools that I'm going to need to do this. I'm going to put I have my drills there. I'm going to put those aside. I have a tool that I use to help me make straight lines. I have a measuring tape. I have some washi tape. And I have some labels and a marker to mark the days on the labels. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure here, and it's roughly 6.6 inches. So I'm going to mark off. This is not the best. Okay, so the measuring tape wasn't working out for me. So I went and grabbed a ruler, and I'm going to be working with a ruler from here on out. And I also made one other change. I went and grabbed, at first whenever I started, I had this washi tape, which is kind of my medium thickness washi tape. I went ahead and grabbed the thinner washi tape, and I think I'm going to use that just based on looking at the canvas and seeing how many squares we're going to need. I think this thinner washi tape is going to be what I need for this project. So I did go ahead and finish making those marks at the top. So I have 3 equal sections, or somewhat equal. They don't have to be exact, but I think mine are pretty spot on. We'll see how it looks whenever we get through. And you know what? I don't even know that I'm going to use that straight edge that I had picked out, because these lines or these markings on this canvas are pretty good and I can see pretty well. The only reason why I would use that straight edge is to help me visually kind of keep in the straight line. But, you know, just by picking it up and putting it here and just kind of using it visually to mark off the section. But I can see these markings pretty well, so I am confident that I can make this all the way down in the same lane or row. And my tape broke, but that's not a bad thing because this canvas is so long. Matter of fact, I'm going to flip it this way, and I am going to, if I can find the end of my tape, I'm going to continue on. Okay, so there we go. There's our end, and we're just going to keep working, keep putting it down, putting it down. And I think that's going to be the key to working on this canvas, is I'm going to have to just keep flipping and flipping and flipping. Okay, so we have our first line there, and I'm just going to turn it this way so that it's easier. And it actually worked really well to have it going this way as I was putting down the washi tape. So my mark is up here at this side. You can kind of see it. Okay. And I'm going to start it right there. And just continue it on down. Okay, and let's see, are those straight or did I get off on the wrong? I think those are all straight. Those look really straight. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it horizontally, and those are going to be 8 sections. So I've turned my canvas so we can make those 8 sections going the other way. And I think I had calculated that my sections were going to be 3.5. I believe, to make 8 equal sections. So we are going to do that, if I can see. Okay, so like about here. And again, they don't have to be exact. Mine are definitely not going to be exact, but we're going to get close, I think. I hope we're going to get close. Okay. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. And we're just going to continue and do that same process where we put the washi tape down. And how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to turn it this way to start off with. And move it where you can see it. Maybe. Okay. And then we're going to put the tape down. I'm going to start it right here. Put the tape down. Okay, so that took a whole roll of washi tape because I started with a brand new roll and I ran out right at the end. But I think we have our 24 squares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And they're not exact, I can tell you that right now, but they are close enough. And so the next part that I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a white label on each of the squares so I can mark the days if for some reason I miss a day. Plus, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, or if I'm going to mix it up and put different numbers on different squares so I'm not always working, in a pattern. So I'm just going to put my numbers or my stickers here so we can put our numbers on. Okay, so now I have my stickers on each section and I'm ready to label them. And I've had a minute to think about it. I think I'm going to label them in a random order rather than 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that would be more fun. And again, the process for me doing this is I am going to be doing one section a day, December 1st through December 24th. So keeping that in mind, I think I'm going to do, you could either count up or you could count down. I think I'm going to be doing a countdown. So I'm going to do this last section here, his face, on the 24th, which would be number 1 for me. So I'm going to put number 1 here. And then I'm just going to do random numbers other than that because I really don't care what order the rest of them are in. But I do want that one to be the last one. So I'm just going to continue on and label these. Okay, so I have all of my labels on. And again, I'm counting down. This is my last day. The 24th is going to be number 1. And I'm going to be working on this every day. The progress for this is going to be on my Instagram. So if you haven't checked out my Instagram, please follow me there for progress on the Santa. I'm also going to be doing a kit up and behind the scenes type of thing, and I'm not exactly sure at this point if that's going to be on YouTube or Instagram, but follow me in both places and you won't miss out. So until I see you next time, bye.